This is one that's been used forever, and it's almost like a nonstick skillet, like it's got some kind of coating on it. It's all about seasoning it, using it right, and maintaining it properly. So I have two here. One is brand new from the store, and one is the way you might find something in a thrift store or at a yard sale. And this is really the way you're going to get it in the market today. Today, it's pretty hard to find an unseasoned cast iron skillet. Now, I love when I'm at flea markets or anything like that to look around. You'll see in a little bin sometimes on the corner some old crusty cast iron pans. You know, they're really affordable sometimes. So I've got oil. And I've got a big amount of salt. I'm doing about equal parts of oil and salt just to start with. And you'll see that I'm not using soap or anything like that right now. And I'm just going to take a slightly damp paper towel. Yes, water is often the enemy of cast iron, but you do need to use it sometimes just to get things working. So the first thing you do is just scrub, scrub, scrub. The salt, it should be coarse salt, really gets in there and does the job, and this is coming right off. You'd be surprised how easy it is to clean up cast iron skillets. And then I'll take a little pot scraper like this, if I get to a section, and just scrape it. And by the way, you need to get yourself a pan scraper if you're going to be cleaning your cast iron, because we're not using soap here, folks. That is the enemy of cast iron. I always kid in my household, we teach them how to walk, we teach them how to talk, and then we teach them how to clean the cast iron. All right, now I'm going to just see if I've gotten everything off here. I'll get another piece, which is dry, and see where I'm at here. Wow, this really cleaned up nicely. Now this is one of those old-fashioned types that is priceless. Now let's take a look and see. This is cleaned up absolutely beautifully. And in fact, I'm just going to season this just to be on the safe side, but it's in such great shape to begin with that it doesn't really need much more seasoning. Now I'll make sure with one more piece of paper here, paper towel, that I get the salt out. And then the other thing I recommend that you do while this is seasoning, I've got my oven preheated to 200, which is pretty much the lowest temp you can put your oven onto, but I would go for a low temp. Not too low, but about 200 is fine. And then you take vegetable oil, and this is worth the investment, and you just pour it in, to about 1/4 or 1/3 inch up the side of the pan. So into the oven it goes. And just let that season away.